A beautiful thing.
Shooter. Great shooter.
You learn from me.
So as some of you know, my name is Socrates. To say the least, I've been friends with Andrew for a really, really long time. It's hard for me to think of a childhood memory without thinking of Andrew. I vividly remember playing Madden 95 in his basement as if it was yesterday, and I'm sure he can agree. When we became friends, our Saturday nights consisted of building gingerbread houses together. I even remember having to keep quiet so we wouldn't wake up Barry in her crib. Ever since 8 years old, we pretty much did everything together. It's funny because as much as Andrew and I had in common, we had just as many differences. Andrew was a Yankees fan, and I was a Mets fan. And Mike is a Mets fan. Andrew was a Giants fan, I was Cowboys. And Andrew was a Knicks fan who loved Allen Houston, and I was a Pacers fan who loved Reggie Miller. We used to battle over these rivalries and still do to this day. I guess that's what always made sports so much fun for us. Growing up, Andrew had a bunch of sports memorabilia in his bedroom, but if I recall correctly, here he knows what I'm going to say. If I recall correctly, there was a time when he hadn't had anything signed by his favorite player, his favorite athlete, Allen Houston. With that in mind, I was able to attend a New York Knicks preseason event when I was about 12 years old, and Allen Houston was there. The first thing that popped into my mind was to get a basketball signed by Allen Houston for Andrew. Wouldn't you know it, Allen Houston signed the ball, and then wrote on his own will, in extra large letters, "Trust Jesus." That night, my dad made me call Mike Silvershine to ask him for his permission to make sure it was okay to get Andrew the ball. But Mike was cool, he didn't care. Mike and my father, Chris, coached our travel basketball team together, all the way through the 8th grade. To this day, they remain as having the lowest winning percentage in Upper Saturday history. It was hard to win when your center shot fadeaway three-pointers. And your power forward's name was the Animal. I still have Mike's famous last words of "swing it" ingrained in my mind. I don't think Andrew and I ever really formally thanked our fathers for coaching us idiots. So Mike, I'm thanking you now. Those were the best times. The laughs we've shared over the years is unmatched, like those trips to school in the 1st grade when we used to make fun of the way our bus driver's head bobbled, or the time Andrew held my legs over the backstop at Yankee Stadium to get a wild pitch, or the time Andrew somehow got Michael K's phone number and convinced me to text him and pretend I was George Steinbrenner. Michael K. wrote back by saying, "Take a damn walk," and that he was going to call the authorities. But I could sit here and talk to everyone about memories with Andrew for days because, frankly, they're endless. To remain friends with someone for this long is special. There are always long periods of time when Andrew and I were apart, whether he went to camp for the summer or when we went to different colleges, even now living in different states. I will say, every time we do see each other after one of these long breaks, it feels as if a day hasn't gone by. We pick up right where we left off. I just want to say, Jamie, you're a lucky girl. Andrew's one of the best guys I know, and having him as a life partner is a blessing. Vice versa, I couldn't think of anyone more perfect for Andrew than Jamie. The two of them make an amazing couple that will definitely one day raise an amazing family. I wish you guys all the best. You deserve it. And I just want to congratulate you guys once again on your marriage. Looking forward to tomorrow.